Our brand new Smackdown Women's Champion is here to address the WWE Universe after her shocking return and victory at Elimination Chamber.
So, I have a little bit of an announcement to make. I've been medically cleared! Surprise! You know, I thought I had closed the books on my WWE career. But being around here lately reignited a light I thought had gone out. As I got involved, coming back into WWE, first with my podcast, and then as a manager, I started to wonder. Edge, Lita got second acts. Why not Justine? The more I gave, the more I realized, you need me. You need me because you deserve to see me finally reap the rewards of the path I trailblazed, to fulfill the promises that I wasn't able to keep when my career got cut short, to—
What the hell?
I was wondering when you would show up. Figured you would, given how much you like to ride my coattails.
What are you talking about? Why didn't you tell me you were cleared? And why haven't you called me back?
Would you have paid attention if I had? After the way you laughed at me when I suggested we team up for the Money in the Bank tag team match? After you never thought to ask me how I was doing whenever I mentioned my doctor's appointments? I'm beginning to think I should have set up those lighting rigs to fall over on you instead.
You didn't.
Why wouldn't I? Because I'm an old, washed-up, past-her-prime legend? Girlie, you best not insult me, because I taught you everything you know. LJ. Too bad you don't have the goods to back it up. I gotta admit, I was touched when you decided to wear a version of my gear for your debut. But it was probably at that moment when I started to realize that you don't have what it takes to finish what I started. That I'd have to do that myself.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, LJ? You followed me around like a shadow your entire life, and you don't understand. When you decided not to use the chair in your main event match with Ava, did you think you could get ahead by following the rules? Cute. That's not how it works. I would never have made that mistake. Because I've always known exactly what I want. What I needed to do. In a world that was 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal for me. I tried to push you, but you wouldn't even take advice from me, a WWE legend. Decided to stay loyal and help your leech of a friend Ava instead. You know the difference between you and me, LJ? I've never been content walking in someone else's path. And I never had the luxury. I've always had to make my own.
My head is spinning here. Justine's not only back, but she's put a target on her niece?
Justine's certainly drawn a line in the sand here tonight.
How do you even respond to a betrayal like that? From a member of your own family?
I think we're about to find out. And I have a feeling that whatever she has to say, it could have some big ramifications for the WWE Universe.
You know what I find curious, Auntie? That for someone who's so adamant about creating her own path, you're pretty consistent in bringing up the past and what you've already done. Boo-hoo, I'm Justine. It was so hard for me. I don't doubt it. But I also don't see any other WWE legends standing in the ring right now telling a sob story about unfinished business. Maybe that's because they accomplished what they set out to do. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? If you failed because you were so mistreated, put upon, and unlucky with an injury, or if you failed because you just don't have what it takes.
You shut your mouth.
Nah, I'm done listening to what you have to say. And I'm done asking for your advice. The only thing I'm asking for, the only thing I'm demanding is to set the record straight. You think you're so powerful that the only thing that stopped you back in your day were forces beyond your control? Some sort of big bad that had it out for you? Then I'm going to tear apart your past and prove that it wasn't them, whoever you think them is. It was you, Justine. Weak, powerless, a lot of talk and no action. And then I'm going to tear you apart. And at WrestleMania, take the Smackdown Women's Championship.
Did we just see a WrestleMania match being made?
I think we did, Saxton, and I got to admit, it's not a matchup I thought we'd ever get on the grandest stage of them all, and I also don't think we've ever seen a statement that powerful from this superstar.
I've got to agree, Corey, and if Justine's going to have her past torn apart in any way, well, let's just say there's a lot to unravel there.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from out of this world, the Bombshell, Ray and Mercer. And from Glasgow, Scotland, almost a superhero, Nikki ASH.
No longer in someone else's shadow, this wrestler has a bright future.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from out of this world, the Bombshell, Ray and Mercer.
The arena's buzzing, social media's buzzing, a big fight feel, and a main event level match.
This superstar looks ready to make a statement. The mightiest superhero in all of WWE.
And accompanied by the Hurricane from parts unknown, Mighty Molly.
The faithful sidekick of the Hurricane.
Now that goof should be her sidekick.
Hey guys, she even has super hearing. Watch this. Hi, Molly. She must be eavesdropping on evildoers. She'll say hi later. Yeah, that's it.
I bet she will.
Add this to the list of things I never thought I'd see. It's Mighty Molly versus a super legacy superstar.
For those of you who listen to her podcast, i.e. me, it sounds like her niece's new superhero costume is starting to super annoy Justine.
Whoa, hold up. You listen to podcasts other than mine? We're going to talk about this later.
Monster set up in the corner. Big time move coming up. Uh-oh. This is going to be nasty. Avalanche overhead, belly to belly.
The power on display right now is ridiculous.
Each attack is just flaunting the incredible power this competitor possesses.
Up to the electric chair, down for the drop. I don't know who's feeling this more, her or the crowd.
Why is she still boasting around? She's in a fight, for goodness sake. Spine buster! Attack after attack is smothering Molly.
Molly finding herself in a tough spot.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career. She shows that she's far from finished.
Oh, the power!
Producing consecutive attacks. This is frightening strength here.
Double underhook. Hoisted up.
Oh, stalling, taking their time.
We got all day up here.
Boom!
It's like we're seeing the power of an uncaged animal right now.
Oh, my God. Diving moonsault. And she's keeping the pressure on here.
Yeah, she just seems unstoppable. She kicked out? No way! She actually kicked out?
Oh, that got turned around on Molly. Right on the chops.
Interceptor!
this is going to be nasty. There's the power into the jackhammer.
Well, that could bring an end to Molly.
And she's still in the game.
Unreal. Unreal to kick out there. Not only unlikely, downright extraordinary. Bad position for Molly. My goodness. A game-ending move.
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, the Bombshell, Ray and Mercer.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt-kicking.
Never a doubt. Barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
Molly tells me that you're trying to add fuel to the fire of your fight with your aunt. I don't know if I can help, but I can give you a tip. Justine always hated my cowboy hat.
So I should wear a cowboy hat.
No. Let me say more words. She hated my cowboy hat because it reminded her of Trish Stratus. Your aunt always resented Trish for being the face of the company. Trish always got more buzz, more press. Even now, Trish's face is on the side of the production truck, not Justine's.
Wasn't Trish also a 7-time women's champion?
She sure was. One more than Justine's 6 championship wins. Which your aunt especially resented because before Trish came to WWE, she was a model, so Trish had to learn the business from the ground up. Justine always thought Trish got special treatment compared to someone like her, who worked in other promotions for WWE. What do you think? Is there something you can use there?
Sure is. And if how much Trish is celebrated bothers Justine, we probably should just celebrate her more. I'm here on NXT tonight with a big announcement. I'm proud to share that the Superstars of Tomorrow will be honoring the legacy of the greatest WWE women's legend of all time. I'm announcing the first ever Trish Stratus Battle Royal. Well, the main event is next week. We're kicking things off tonight as I personally honor Trish by wearing this out to the ring for a special match on NXT 2.0, the old WWE Women's Championship. This is the same championship that Trish won 7 times over the course of her remarkable career. Even my Aunt Justine didn't hold it 7 times. It is going to give me such stratisfaction to wear this tonight, in homage to the greatest WWE legend and women's champion ever, Trish Stratus.
one of the top names in women's independent wrestling, Zoe Stark.
Now looking to prove herself in WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Utah, Zoe Stark!
This is a tough, tough woman.
No doubt, Zoe Stark, one of the hardest hitters in the women's division. Also battled back from a devastating torn ACL to reestablish her spot in NXT. She calls herself undeniable. Well, it's time to prove it.
I have every bit of confidence that she will.
It's the superstar who's driven to live up to all the hype.
And from out of this world, the WWE Women's Champion, the Bombshell, Ray and Mercer.
This is the kind of match the WWE Universe has been dreaming of, and that dream is about to become a reality. This is a woman ready to do some damage.
One of WWE's most exciting superstars is here visiting NXT.
And she brought a vintage WWE Women's Championship to top the upcoming Trish Stratus Battle Royal.
It's obvious she's throwing Trish Stratus's accomplishments in her aunt's face. Is it going to work? We'll see.
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
Belly suplex.
And the scary thing is, these attacks are being done with great ease.
Power slam. Authority has been established right now. Hop kick.
That was a rough landing there. Zoe taking her eyes off her opponent and playing it up for the crowd.
Wicked kick to the face. God, jeez. Things taking a turn for her now.
Heading back to the ring. Got the full Nelson.
Slam.
Sent flying. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
And a big boot.
Oh, man.
She's sent flying into the corner.
What are we going to see here?
Full head of steam. Into the cover. Quick count out after one.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Counter from Stark.
Lights out. Cyclone kick. Wait a minute. Setting in. Devastating submission coming.
That's a great counter there, and turns it into a great offensive maneuver. mistake.
Man, what an uppercut.
Backbreaker. She's in serious pain.
Yeah, not looking good at all.
Oh, wicked clothesline.
What is this superstar gonna do now?
Take it now. Triangle. The triangle's in. Triangle's in. This would be. It was just a matter of time. She had nowhere to go. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, the Bombshell, Ray and Mercer.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
This wrestler grew up in the business, and now she's growing up before our very eyes.
The following contest is a six-woman battle royal. Making her way to the ring from out of this world, the Bombshell, Ray and Mercer.
The feeling, the electricity in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt in quite some time. This match is gonna be good.
Let's see if this superstar can show us something special tonight.
One of the best women strikers in WWE, Nikki ASH.
And her opponents, first from Las Vegas, Nevada, Nikki Lyons.
Already a favorite of the NXT crowd, it won't be long before the entire WWE Universe catches on.
the one-woman highlight reel.
And from Glen Ridge, New Jersey, Katana Chance!
Such a pleasant sight to see Katana Chance. She's always in a fun-loving, good mood.
Yeah, a very high-spirited competitor as well.
But once the bell rings, Katana needs to get serious.
But don't let the big smile fool you. Katana is highly skilled inside the ring and in the air.
You know what, guys? I'd be hard-pressed to name a woman with a brighter future, in my opinion, here in WWE.
She's proven herself not just as a capable singles competitor, but also a tag team competitor as well. Here comes the prodigy, Roxanne Perez.
And from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez!
Before she turned 21 years old, she had already won the first ever NXT Women's Breakout Tournament and the NXT Women's Tag Team titles.
And she has a bright, bright future. You can see the passion for competition in Roxanne's eyes.
The very definition of young and hungry.
Nobody's happier to be here than Melee Fan.
And from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Melee Fan!
Melee Fan just asked for my autograph. How about you, Saxton?
She's probably just waiting till after the match. She is physically and mentally prepared for the task at hand in tonight's match.
Canada's greatest export has arrived.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus!
Trish Stratus has really redefined the Women's Championship in WWE. Many will argue she is the greatest female athlete of all time in WWE.
Now, when you talk about who is the greatest competitor in the women's division's entire history, you gotta mention Trish Stratus in the conversation.
Just when you thought the road to Wrestlemania couldn't get any more exciting, Trish Stratus herself has entered NXT's first ever Trish Stratus Battle Royal.
There were a lot of fan favorites coming into this six-woman Battle Royal. The Trish just threw both of their chances over the top rope.
Backbreaker. Planted down across the back.
And that was a well-executed attack.
Get back here. Leg lariat.
Melee Fan has been eliminated.
Backbreaker. Out.
Great athleticism. Back handspring senton. Belly suplex. Face plant.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Katana Chance has been
Right
eliminated.
to the leg.
Oof. Kick finds it.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake.
Belly to belly.
Vicious. Looking bad for her here.
Oh, my God.
She's sent to the outside.
Roxanne Perez has been eliminated.
Brought down with a snapmare.
Fist directly to the gut.
These two battling to a dead heat with these reversals.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show.
Kick to the back.
Oh, the spear. Interceptor, boy.
Uh-oh, this is going to be nasty. There's the power into the...
Driven down with a jackhammer.
Trish's chances are fading.
Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Trish showing she's not out of it.
Trish showing she's fully capable of fighting back. Series of reversals.
Oh, man, drop kick.
Bad predicament right here. Fighting out. Nice. Stratus is set.
They did it.
Here is your winner, the Bombshell, Ray and Mercer.
They just won a very important match.
Have all the fun you want, but at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Winning and making money. In that order.
I thought what you said in the ring was exactly on the money, and I'm happy to help you take Justine down by, how did you put it?
Tear apart her past?
That's it. I think Justine's plan is to steer clear of you before the Wrestlemania match, which is official, by the way. But if you want to get the upper hand, you might not have to take the fight directly to Justine anyway. Taking some steps to remind Justine about her biggest regrets will go a long way. I have a few ideas, and I've already made some calls to get a couple of other WWE legends to help too.
I gotta ask, are you just helping me so that you can get back at my aunt?
Oh, there's definitely an element of revenge to it. Do you know what it's like for people to think I'm the villain of my story? But I also meant what I said to you on day 1 at Survivor Series. I'm here to help you. Justine's so stuck in the past and her grievances that she's forgotten her obligation to help the next generation, even her own niece.
Ain't that the truth?
Are you ready to get started? I do have one idea that involves a certain red-haired, moonsaulting WWE legend. But with the amount of grievances your aunt has against this company, there's definitely more than one way to approach this.
You talking about Lita?
Who else could it be with that description?
Let's start with her then. What are you thinking?
One thing your aunt could never shut up about was that Lita got the first women's cage match in WWE, not her. A steel cage match with Lita would certainly rub that in her face.
Lita's just going to agree to that?
No, but if you lure her to Raw by making her think she's getting another Raw Women's Championship opportunity, confront her backstage, and I bet you can get her in a match. After her near miss with Becky Lynch last year, she's still got an itch.
I'll do it.
WWE legend and Hall of Famer Lita has graced us with her presence here tonight.
From behind. What is she doing here attacking Lita?
No clue, but it looks like she wants a fight.
Taking a look backstage, and oh my God, this is a developing situation. Just deadlifting right there. The power.
Oh, man.
Power slam. This is just brute power.
German! Just pure dominance. Look out!
Spine buster. Oh, what are they gonna do? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Power. No way. Powerless position to be in right now.
My goodness!
Belly to belly suplex. Oh! Oh, what a kick.
Ooh! Oh, well-measured strike. Belly-to-belly suplex.
And we see the attention being put on the torso area.
Double underhook. Hoisted up.
Oh, stalling, taking their time.
We got all day up here.
Boom! Ooh, nasty shot to the throat. Two-handed choke slam.
She's rising back up on those wobbly legs. Run right through with the spear.
Kick to the midsection.
I think I know what's next. Batista bomb.
Belly to belly. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Running power slam. Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
Nasty stomp of the arm.
Escapes with a knee to the gut.
Oh! Oh, and a wicked clothesline. Flapjack.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Belly to belly suplex. Check out this. I don't see them getting up after that.
Well, look who it is. A ding-dong. Get out of my locker room.
Hi, Bailey.
Here to steal someone else's sponsorship deal? Is that why you're after Lita? She's got one you want, doesn't she?
Wow, you have quite a one-track mind, Bailey.
So what? Don't need more than one track when it's the right track. I'll be watching you.
Kind of creepy, but fine with me. You're more than welcome to watch me beat Lita.
I hope you won't make a habit of being here on Raw.
Nice to see you too, Charlotte.
And don't try pulling what you pulled on Lita on me. First of all, you wouldn't succeed. I'd wipe the floor with you. But I'd rather not expend the minimal amount of time and effort it would take to do so.
Right. We can agree to disagree. But don't worry, I don't have time for you either. I'm focused on other opponents right now. You know, ones that actually pose a challenge.
If you need any advice when it comes to steel cage matches, I'm happy to help. It's one thing to take on a legend, but I've taken on a McMahon in a steel cage. Naturally, it was a memorable instant classic of a match.
Wait, didn't you lose that match?
Win, lose, who really remembers? Just don't let your opponent weasel out of their clothes to escape. That would be an embarrassing way to lose. You know, hypothetically.
Right. I think I'm good on advice.
Suit yourself.
You know, provoking WWE legends is usually a bit frowned upon by management.
I needed to get Lita's attention. Besides, another WWE legend provoked me first.
As management, I'm supposed to say that's no excuse. Consider this a warning.
And as Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid who's not WWE management?
You certainly know how to entertain, and knowing Justine, I'm sure it's getting under her skin.
Get ready for one of WWE's most eye-popping athletes.
The following is a steel cage match. Making her way to the ring from out of this world, the Bombshell, Ray and Mercer.
Social media has been buzzing since this match was announced, and I think the competitors plan on delivering on that hype.
This superstar looks ready to make a statement.
Here comes the Queen of Extreme.
And from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
You know, so many of today's top women stars say they were inspired by Lita. The likes of Becky Lynch, Bayley, Liv Morgan.
Yeah, but Lita wants to be more than just an inspiration. Lita wants to remain a top WWE and prove she is still at the top of her game.
The road to Wrestlemania is paved with steel tonight as the legendary Lita and her opponent square off in a steel cage match here on Raw.
After suffering a brutal backstage attack, Lita will be looking to teach her attacker a lesson about respecting her elders.
Make that Hall of Fame, Elders, Saxton. Incoming. Big time powerbomb. The powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those. A show of confidence from Lita.
Scissors kick
With authority.
Oh, the power!
I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them.
You've got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that.
Lita in defensive mode here.
Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright.
Sending their opponent off the rope. We got a little crisscross action. Oh, pounce! Lita dodges a bullet. Two-handed choke slam!
Now lift the power bomb. Lita's hopes are waning here.
Lita needs to figure things out.
Not the position you want to be in right now. Straight impact on the throat. Here she goes, advancing up the side of the... Oh my God, a diving moonsault!
Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
Stomping the arm. Setting up for something here. Dashing. And she has gained the advantage here.
Yeah, she just continues to unload on her opponent. To the German.
This match may be nearing its limit.
She's been on the bad end of a beating here, and it's starting to show.
Interceptor.
Check out this power, ladies and gentlemen. Up and driven down with a jackhammer. This spells trouble for Lita.
Set up in the corner of the ring. She's dazed on the top turn.
Big right hand finds the mark. Plotting something painful.
Avalanche overhead, belly to belly. And Lita's being broken down.
Yeah, Lita needs the rally here. Lita in her clutches.
Powerbomb.
My goodness.
Warm up the buses. This one's over.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top.
She's reached the top of the cage here, guys. And she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
She's probably come to the realization of how high up she is now.
It's over, all in a nice work.
Here is your winner, the Bombshell, Ray and Mercer.
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
Based on how much Justine's been mouthing off on her podcast lately, seems like what you're doing is working. Not that I had any doubt.
And with WrestleMania right around the corner,
What are you thinking?
I think it's time I stop avoiding Justine. The two of us need a face-to-face, and I know exactly where to do it.
Of course, it's obvious to anyone with a brain that my niece's efforts to undermine me, to undermine my legacy, are really the attempts of a weak, scared little girl.
I just want to talk.
Seems that we have an unexpected guest today. You may know her from her recent humbling loss to me at Elimination Chamber. My niece, or as she always asked to be called growing up, Little Justine. So, LJ, I've got to ask, how does it feel to be nurtured by the best in the business and still be such a letdown?
You know, you were the best in the business, Aunt Justine.
I'm sure you didn't make the trip here to tell me what I already know.
But isn't that what you said you want? For someone to give you your due? See, after the initial shock of seeing you at Elimination Chamber, I've had some more time to think. And you're right. You were never given proper credit for what you did and what you accomplished.
So you did join me to make my own point.
What's that you said on Smackdown? About having to survive a world 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal? In the moment, I think I would have said you were making excuses. But now I know you're exactly right. You did work harder to get less. You should have been the main event week after week when you were in WWE. Sure, they threw praise on your name after you retired when management decided they needed to add another woman to the Hall of Fame. Or now when they want to get a Legends ratings bump. Fans buy into that nostalgia but forget what it was really like for you. How they treated you when you were on the roster.
What do you know about it? You don't understand.
But that's just it. I do understand. You've been teaching me since my first day in WWE. And you know what I finally really get? Everything that you've complained about, that you're mad at, for all that you blame management or other things beyond your control. It's always been me who's been your real target. Because I'll never know the limitations that you did. I will get to push myself in ways you never could, have opportunities that you never would have been given, and see how far I can really go. And you? Justine, you're a legend. The best of her time. Maybe could have been the best of all time if you had a level playing field. But the fact that you'll never know and I will, that's what you'll never forgive me for. And that's what's going to allow me to replace your legacy with my own.
You ungrateful piece
You're a
of...
selfish, self-centered, only thinks for herself.
Because I'm the only one I could ever count on.
Looks like we have something in common then, because I certainly couldn't count on you.
You don't deserve your talent. It should have been me.
But it's not you, Justine. It's not you.
It'll be me at Wrestlemania. I've still got it.
Sure, you've got what's left. Enjoy it while it lasts. But me? I'm just getting started.
planning on stealing my title tonight?
Your title? Excuse me? Is the SmackDown Women's Championship yours?
Calm down, kid. I'm not talking about a championship. I'm talking about my honorific title, Mr. WrestleMania.
Wouldn't it be... You know what? Never mind. If you mean do I plan to have the match of the night, then yes. Justine won't know what hit her.
That's what I like to hear. And you should obviously always be focused on winning your match, especially tonight with everything that's on the line for you. But don't forget to have fun out there, too.
I'll try. I'm not sure my aunt's betrayal has been particularly fun for me, though.
I don't know, kids. Sometimes fun means beating the daylight out of a once trusted friend or family member. WWE superstars. We are just built different.
Thanks. I think.
WrestleMania! Can you believe it?
Would it come off as entitled if I said that I can? I mean, I'm here, and it's happening.
Aw, LJ. Regardless of what you do, you'll always come off as entitled to me.
Ava!
Just kidding. But seriously, kick her ass out there. After everything she's put you through, you deserve it. Good luck.
Thanks, Ava.
Seen a lot of people go out on the grandest stage of them all, but this feels different.
Who are you rooting for, Tom?
Ah, LJ, don't ask me that. You know I love you both. I just want the two of you to sort this out.
I don't know if that's possible. Justine gets bent out of shape about everything. You saw how she reacted when I dredged up her past and all the things that bother her.
Nobody's perfect, LJ. Least of all your aunt. But she's a good person. Even when she was trying to get you to turn against your tag team partner, yes, people talk around here, she thought she was looking out for you.
Well, now she's just looking out for herself.
That may be, but both the friend and the fan in me is hoping for a time when you two are past all of this. I guess watching you come out in her gear in your debut just put an idea in my head of how things could be if you worked together.
We'll see, Tom. We'll see.
Here she is, making her WrestleMania debut.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Smackdown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from out of this world, the Bombshell, Ray and Mercer.
To basically grow up in WWE, then to appear at WrestleMania against your aunt who brought you in? You couldn't write a better story.
This isn't just a match, it's a therapy session with suplexes, submissions, and strikes.
This second-generation superstar looks to finish on top in this one.
Justine is back on the grandest stage of them all.
And introducing the champion, Justine!
This certainly isn't the first time she's been on the big stage, but for Justine, this WrestleMania will be like no other as she squares off against her own niece.
You might worry that Justine might hold back at some point as maternal or protective instincts or whatever take over, but I'm fairly confident she doesn't have any of those, so this is going to be fun.
Anticipation building to see who will leave tonight as Smackdown Women's Champion. It doesn't get any bigger than the grandest stage of them all, and it doesn't get any more heart-wrenching than a battle between beloved relatives turned bitter rivals.
And that's exactly what we've got at WrestleMania. For the Smackdown Women's Championship, every generational grudge match has led to this.
It goes back a lot further than that, Saxton. A lifetime of idolizing her legendary aunt culminates here in this explosive showdown.
Into a powerbomb. The champ getting put to the test here. Spine buster. These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt.
Ripped in the hard way. Just continuous domination being shown.
Release German. And right now, this is just one hell of a beating happening. Oof. A constant assault from her here.
Yeah, this is a great flurry she's putting together.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious. Arm stomp. Great display of power. The deadlift German suplex. If this works, it could change the course of the match.
We all know what she's looking to do next.
From the top.
Kick connects from the top. The champ teetering on the edge.
This has just been an absolute massacre.
I wonder if she can withstand much more of this.
Yeah, but she can't allow this surge to frustrate her.
Choke slam.
Getting set up for something in the corner. Uh-oh. This is going to be nasty.
Huge overhead belly to belly from the ropes.
Treating the torso to yet another attack. She's getting back up, but she might be down again soon. Interceptor.
Oh, saw it coming.
Yeah, she's able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will she also gain command of this match?
All the momentum is swung to her favor.
Yeah, she is handling her business here. You can sense what her intentions are here.
Perched up top.
Diving blockbuster.
Pin attack for the championship. Oh, the champ narrowly kicks out.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
Win at any cost.
Places her right in the corner.
Sitting there pulling off the rope. Got a little crisscross action. Oh, pounce!
And she continues to take on once more, setting it up.
My goodness. Gonna see a new champ.
Uh-oh.
Dragon Sleeper.
It's in. Rolls through, and she's free. Tagged with a punch. Ooh, stiff punch.
And she has an answer for Justine. Oh, that backfired on her.
Double underhook. Hoisted up.
Oh, stalling, taking their time.
We got all day up here.
Boom!
And she is just not giving her any room to breathe.
It looks like there's nothing there that can stop her.
There she goes.
She's got to be careful here. The referee will count her out.
She's trying so desperately to get back up to her feet. Run right through with the spear.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
Check out this power, ladies and gentlemen. Up and driven down with a jackhammer.
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
Would you have thought it possible with the way this superstar debuted that she'd be standing tall with the Smackdown Women's Championship at Wrestlemania?
I'd have called it possible, but unlikely, Cole.
What a match. And there's no question whose moment this is. Whatever and whoever may have defined this superstar in the past, she's now cemented her own legacy within WWE.
We could be seeing this image at WrestleMania for years to come.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm not sure.
Can Justine be trusted here?
I don't believe it.
It seems that even Justine's small heart grew 3 sizes today.
If these two can get over the differences after the rivalry they've had, then anyone can do it.
Look out!
What the hell? The new champion was just ambushed from behind.
It may be the end of this rivalry, but this champion's story in WWE is just getting started.
here's your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, the Bombshell, Ray and Mercer.